Hello, my gardening friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti and I garden here in Toronto in Zone 6. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you my very first seed purchase of 2023. And there's nothing like buying seeds and dreaming about spring and summer and the new gardening season. And I get really excited about seeds when I see them, and I couldn't resist these beautiful blooms that are on these packets, and I'm hoping to grow some of them in my garden this season. And I wanted to share with you the seeds that I purchased and show them to you. So the very first set of seeds are poppies. I love poppies. I grew poppies from seed last season and I absolutely love them in my garden. And so I bought a couple of varieties of poppy. This is the first one is called Falling in Love. I actually really loved how these colors looked and how soft and bright they are at the same time, and little tones of pink and white and reds, and really pretty. And this one is a mix of semi-double to double pickety bicolor flowers of rose, salmon, through to coral. So it's more of a coral red than the Flanders poppy red. And it's spectacular to grow as an annual, and it produces an abundance of blooms. So what I do with this, which I did last year and I had great success with it, was to just throw them on the snow. I think I did that on Valentine's Day, and I think I'm gonna do the same this year. And they germinated and they grew really well for me during the season. So I'm going to use the same strategy this time as well. So this one is going to grow about 3 feet high and 2 to 3 feet tall, and it's going to have a beautiful bloom within it germinates, takes about 3 weeks, 10 days to 3 weeks to germinate, and it's going to be spectacular. As you can see, the blooms here. And these seeds are made in Canada, and it's by a seed company called Mackenzie, and they are non-GMO and fairly inexpensive to buy a bunch of seeds. And the other one that I bought was Flanders Field Poppy. So this is again, beautiful red color with the dark center, which is kind of a typical poppy look, and it creates the splash of color. And all poppies need sun. They do best in full sun, so that's where I would put them. And this one is going to bloom July to September, which is so exciting. And it's going to basically, like I said, I will be sowing them, just throwing them over the snow in sometime in February, and let them germinate and grow that way. That's usually what I have done, and I've had success with that. So that's the same strategy I'm going to employ again this time. And this doesn't say how tall they're going to get, but I'm assuming around the same height as the other ones. And oh, here's the height. So the same height as the other one, about 80 centimeters or just close to 3 feet tall. And again, they need full sun, and this is what they look like. So the next set of flowers that I bought and I'd like to try are geum. So this is geum red dragon. It's a perennial. And I just love red blooms in the garden. They, I think, add so much, such a bright pop of color in the garden. I love all of the hot colors, and this is no different. And I love this one. I want to try it out. I have other geums in the garden that are more orange. So this is more red. So it has mid-green foliage with upright stems, and they have double blooms around 3.5 centimeters of scarlet flowers with wavy petals. A superb flower, great in borders, containers, landscaping, and it has an attractive cut. It's also an attractive cut flower. So isn't that awesome? And this will get about 2 feet tall, and including the bloom stalk. So the foliage stays pretty low to the ground, and it has these dainty little stalks with these beautiful, beautiful blooms. And for me, at least, geums have been blooming all summer, so they are a win-win. I don't know if they will bloom this summer when I plant them, but I'm going to give it a try and see how they do. So it's a perennial, like I said, and this should come back every year. And the other seeds that I got was, oh, I missed out on this poppy. So this is Californian jelly beans poppy. So again, this has a beautiful mixed color. It has yellows and oranges and pinks. Just love how those look. And so this one is, these gorgeous double blooms are perfectly showcased amidst charming feathery foliage. And California poppies produce silky blooms and have the longest flowering period, making them a winning selection. So again, these are going to be fairly low to the ground. They're only going to get about 25 centimeters or 10 inches off the ground. So it's good one for the front of the border if you want to kind of add these pops of color in the front of the border. I think these would do really well. I love how the colors are. And the fact that they are double blooms, and I think they're going to be beautiful. So can't wait to try these out as well. And then I have 3 different kinds of zinnias. I mean, last season I really didn't grow any zinnias, and I was quite disappointed with myself for not growing zinnias, because I love zinnias, and every season I've grown zinnias either in pots or in my garden. So last year, for some reason, I didn't get around to planting these zinnia seeds, and I just can't wait to plant them this season. So they are going to be definitely in my garden this year. So the ones that I picked was, the first one is Zinnia Berry Tart. Look at the colors, it's gorgeous, and I love how it has all these various shades of pinks and berry colored flowers, and it's got some dark ones and some light ones, and it's just gorgeous. So again, these will get about 3 feet tall, and it's composed of Cherry Queen, Coral Beauty, Meteor, and Scarlet Flame zinnia varieties, creating a fiery and vibrant color combination. The pollinator attracting flowers bloom. They're about 4 to 5 inches in size, making them perfect for cut flowers. Berry Tart is a stunning display in flower beds and larger containers. So again, these will have really nice sized blooms, and I'm looking forward to planting this one. The other zinnia that I got was this one that kind of almost looks like a pom-pom. So this is a double giant, California double giant. So this one will get about same height, 3 feet tall, around there. So giant blooms, they are up to 5 inches across, that carry atop tall, strong stems. This mix includes a full range of radiant colors. Plants are easy to grow. Plants are easy to grow, and they are perfect for cutting. And you can have companion plant them with marigold, salvia, and lobelia. Gorgeous, look at these colors. And the last but not least is a giant cactus flower zinnia mix. So this is, again, the shape of the petals is so pretty. It's got those cactus kind of jaggedy ends, and I love how it kind of adds another texture in the flower. So unique giant semi-double cactus blooms. So again, these will be 5 to 6 inches across, and the petals roll under and twist to create a mass of eye-catching color in your garden. So again, these will get around the same height, a little bit shorter than the other ones, but regardless, they can all be planted together. And aren't they beautiful? Those are so gorgeous. And last but not the least, this one really excited me. This is a passion flower. It's a vining perennial, and I am excited to plant this and try it out. I've heard it's difficult to grow this one, but I still want to try it. And this one is a native to southern Brazil. It's a semi-woody climber with 5 to 9 lobed flowers, a perfect plant for a south or west wall in a sheltered location. So I need to soak these seeds in room temperature for about up to 24 hours before I plant them to encourage germination. It is a perennial in zones 5 to 9. and you can bring them indoors for the winter and for more experience. It's for a more experienced gardener. So again, it's exciting to start something that is challenging, something that's different, and I am just going to be so thrilled if I see one of these flowers this summer, because it's going to be gorgeous. So I want to try this one out, and I'll take you along when I plant this and how it does for me. But I'm really excited to try this passion flower. So with that, I wanted to ask everyone if you've grown this one before, and if you can offer me some growing tips, or you know, let me know if you've already started buying your seeds and which ones have you bought already. I've started with all of the colorful floral ones, and I'm excited to have these in my garden this summer, and look forward to these plants. And I'd love to hear from you. What have you started collecting, and what are you dreaming about for this spring, summer, and this gardening season? So with that, I wanted to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel and would like to hit the subscribe button, I post about gardening and plants, and I'm excited to share my gardening season and my journey with you this year as well. And I'm looking forward to this new gardening season. I hope everyone has a fabulous day wherever you're joining me from, and you're dreaming about all things gardening. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.